Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. The free will question. The concept of free will, the ability to make choices independent of external determining factors, has intrigued philosophers and scientists for centuries. This age-old debate touches the very core of human existence and our understanding of autonomy. It forms the cornerstone of our legal systems, our moral judgments, and our sense of self. The belief in free will underpins our notions of justice and accountability. We believe we are the authors of our actions, the captains of our destinies. This belief fuels our ambitions, our dreams, and our sense of purpose. But what if this deeply ingrained belief is merely an illusion? What if the sense of control we cherish is just a comforting narrative? What if our choices are predetermined by forces beyond our conscious control? Forces such as genetics, upbringing, and societal influences that shape our every decision. This essay will delve into the compelling arguments and mounting evidence that suggest free will, as we commonly understand it, may not exist. We will scrutinize the scientific studies and philosophical arguments that challenge this cherished belief. We will explore the complex interplay of biology, environment, and psychology that shapes our decisions. How do our genes, our upbringing, and our social contexts influence the choices we make? We will examine the philosophical debates surrounding free will and delve into the latest neuroscientific findings that challenge our conventional understanding of choice. What do brain scans reveal about the decision-making process? The implications of this perspective are profound, prompting us to reconsider our notions of moral responsibility, personal growth, and social interaction. If our actions are not truly free, how do we hold individuals accountable? If our choices are not truly free, what does this mean for our legal systems, our ethical frameworks, and our personal sense of self? How do we navigate a world where free will might be an illusion? This exploration may challenge our fundamental assumptions about human nature. It may force us to rethink what it means to be human and to act with intention. Challenging these assumptions is not an exercise in nihilism, but an opportunity for deeper understanding. It allows us to peel back the layers of our consciousness and examine the true drivers of our behavior. By questioning the illusion of free will, we can gain valuable insights into the forces that shape our behavior, cultivate greater empathy for ourselves and others, and foster a more compassionate and just society. Understanding these forces can lead to more effective social policies and personal growth. This journey of inquiry requires open-mindedness and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It is a path that may lead to a more enlightened and empathetic worldview. A closer look. Free will, in its most commonly understood form, implies the ability to choose between different courses of action without external constraints. It is the belief that we have the power to make decisions independently, without being forced by external forces. It suggests that given the same circumstances, we could have chosen differently. This idea is comforting because it gives us a sense of control over our lives and the outcomes of our actions. This notion of choice is central to our sense of agency and responsibility. It underpins our moral and ethical frameworks, making us accountable for our actions. We feel that we are the conscious authors of our decisions, the drivers of our lives. This belief in our autonomy is what gives us the confidence to pursue our goals and dreams. However, upon closer examination, this intuitive understanding of free will begins to unravel. The more we delve into the factors that influence our decisions, the more complex the picture becomes. Our choices are not made in a vacuum. They are the result of a myriad of influences that we may not even be aware of. They are influenced by a multitude of factors, both internal and external, that shape our preferences, beliefs, and motivations. These factors can range from our immediate environment to broader societal norms. From our genetic predispositions to our upbringing and social conditioning, our decisions are embedded within a complex web of influences. Each of these elements plays a role in shaping who we are and how we make choices. Biological determinism suggests that our genes play a significant role in shaping our behavior. Our genetic code can predispose us to certain traits and behaviors. Our genetic makeup influences our temperament, our predispositions to certain conditions, and even our personality traits. These inherited characteristics can subtly guide our decisions and actions. These biological factors can exert a powerful influence on our choices, even at the subconscious level. Often, we are not even aware of how much our genetics are steering our decisions. Furthermore, our environment, including our upbringing, culture, and social interactions, shapes our values, beliefs, and worldview. The society we live in provides a framework within which we make our choices. The experiences we encounter throughout our lives mold our perceptions and influence our decision-making processes. Each event, big or small, leaves an imprint on our psyche. These environmental factors often operate outside of our conscious awareness. We may believe we are making independent choices, but in reality, we are often guided by unseen forces. Genes, brain, and behavior, our genetic blueprint, inherited from our parents, lays the foundation for our physical and psychological development. Genes influence the structure and function of our brains, impacting neurotransmitter systems, hormonal balances, and neural pathways. These biological factors can predispose us to certain behaviors and influence our responses to various stimuli. The intricate network of neurons in our brains forms the basis of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Brain activity, including the firing of neurons and the release of neurochemicals, underlies our decision-making processes. Studies using brain imaging techniques have revealed complex neural activity preceding conscious awareness of decisions. Research on twins, both identical and fraternal, provides further insights into the role of genetics in behavior. Studies have shown that identical twins, who share 100% of their genes, exhibit greater similarities in personality traits and behavioral patterns compared to fraternal twins, who share only 50% of their genes. These findings suggest a strong genetic component in shaping individual differences. Moreover, specific genes have been linked to certain behavioral traits and predispositions. For example, variations in genes related to dopamine regulation have been associated with impulsivity and risk-taking behavior. While genes do not dictate our destiny, they undeniably contribute to the tapestry of factors that influence our choices. Section 4. Environmental sculpting. External forces at play. From the moment we are born, our environment begins to shape our development. The surroundings we find ourselves in, the people we interact with, and the experiences we go through all contribute to the person we become. Our upbringing, cultural context, and social interactions all contribute to the formation of our values, beliefs, and worldview. These elements are like the building blocks of our identity, each one adding a unique layer to our personality. These external influences mold our perceptions and influence our decision-making processes. Every choice we make is, in some way, a reflection of the external forces that have shaped us. Our family dynamics, parenting styles, and early childhood experiences play a crucial role in shaping our emotional and social development. The way we interact with our family members can set the stage for how we relate to others throughout our lives. The messages we receive from our caregivers and the environment in which we are raised can have a lasting impact on our self-esteem, our sense of security, and our patterns of relating to others. These early messages can either empower us or create challenges we must overcome. Cultural norms and societal values also exert a powerful influence on our choices. They provide a framework within which we operate, guiding our behavior and shaping our aspirations. The beliefs, customs, and traditions of the society in which we live shape our understanding of right and wrong, acceptable and unacceptable behavior. These societal guidelines help us navigate the complexities of social life. These cultural influences often operate at a subconscious level, shaping our preferences and influencing our decisions without our conscious awareness. We may not always realize how deeply ingrained these influences are. Furthermore, our social interactions, including our peer groups, friendships, and romantic relationships, play a significant role in shaping our behavior. The people we surround ourselves with can either uplift us or lead us astray. We are influenced by the opinions, values, and actions of those around us, often conforming to social norms and expectations. This social conformity can sometimes stifle our individuality, but it can also create a sense of belonging. These social pressures can subtly shape our choices, even when we believe we are acting independently. Understanding these external forces can help us make more informed decisions and live more authentically. Section 5. The psychological puzzle, conditioning and choice. Our past experiences, both conscious and unconscious, shape our responses to various stimuli. Through classical and operant conditioning, we learn to associate certain behaviors with specific outcomes, leading to the development of habits, preferences, and automatic responses. These conditioned responses can significantly influence our choices without our conscious awareness. Cognitive biases, mental shortcuts that simplify our decision-making processes, can also lead to predictable patterns of behavior. These biases, often operating unconsciously, can distort our perceptions and influence our judgments. For example, confirmation bias leads us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. Our emotional state plays a powerful role in shaping our choices. When we are experiencing strong emotions such as fear, anger, or excitement, our decision-making processes can be significantly impaired. Emotional responses can override rational thought and lead to impulsive or irrational choices. Furthermore, our motivations, both conscious and unconscious, drive our behavior. We are motivated by a complex interplay of biological drives, psychological needs, and social desires. These motivations influence our goals, our priorities, and ultimately, our choices. Understanding the interplay of these psychological factors is crucial to unraveling the complexities of human behavior. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.